What's good, everybody? It's the Ride Along Friday Night Smoke Session. This is your girl Info 40, Rough Riders Radio in the pit. We got KP in the building, straight out of Philly. What's good?
Southwest side to be exact, though. Yeah.
To be exact, you better know.
I appreciate y'all.
Thank you for coming through. Yeah.
Sure, anytime.
I'm so glad that you were able to finally make it back down to New York. Because I first met you was at the Timberland Ride Out.
Yeah.
And you did a video with Villa Guy.
Yeah.
So how did you connect with Rough Riders? Like, how'd that work out?
Oh,
this must be a story then. Since you started out laughing.
I got connected to them because a friend of mine, my son.
Okay, yeah, we know my
so
son.
He
Yeah.
introduced me to a few of the members, and we just got good energy, and just met some of the artists and wanted to collab. Yeah, so that's pretty.
That's it.
Yeah.
How you and Mike's not getting to him? Did
Right.
you see you off social media? Did you have some type of rapport with him before that?
He did see me on social media, but I actually had met my son personally in Atlanta at the Invest Fest. So
Right,
the
yeah.
Invest Fest is like a bunch of entrepreneurs be down there, and they be giving like speeches and telling about their story and how they became like multi-millionaires. And like if you're an entrepreneur and you got any type of business, it's like a great event to go to and network. So he just happened to be down there. I seen him, and he recognized me, like, what's up? Shook his hand, got his number, and then I don't know, later, I don't even remember how we ended up getting tapped in on social media, but time went by, we ended up getting tapped in on social media. He was showing me a lot of love. He actually reposted one of my videos on his page. It got like 1 million plays.
That's fire.
On his page. It did like another 2 million on mine. And then like, just like, you know what I mean? Just like mutual respect as like, as an artist from like, cause he like one of the spitters that was moving and shaking back in the day. So
Definitely.
he just, I feel like most guys that's like that and that was like that back in the day, they respect me because it's like I'm who they are, who they were, and who they are now.
Right.
You feel me? So
Right.
Just a different generation. So.
Everybody had a beginning. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
So you've been popping on social media for a little bit. Like,
Yeah.
I don't want to exactly ask like how that came about because I feel like that's like a little cliche. But like when it started happening around the time, did you expect the outcome? Because I remember like the first time I seen you, like it was definitely a while ago.
Mm-hmm.
But about time I caught Flame, you had numbers on your shit, and
Yeah.
from there on, you just started like moving up. Like, was that like your real expectation for it? Like, they hit the ground and run off with that shit like that?
No, cause my first viral, like super viral video was Mine Separate for Murder. And I was just trying to get like, I was just trying to get to like 10,000 followers, cause at the time I had like 2,600, and I was trying to get like 10,000 views on it. And then when I dropped it, it did like 19 million.
Damn.
On every social media, like all together, like Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. It did 19 million collectively, and it just shot me out the roof. And then that was like my kickstart, and it changed my life.
How'd that feel to get like 19 million views just on a video, like so random?
Yeah.
And did it happen like overnight, or was it like a process?
No,
I was
doing videos. I was doing like Move Maker Mondays for like 6 months. But I've been rapping like forever.
Right.
Like,
we'll get into that.
Yeah, around that time, I was doing Move Maker Mondays for like 6 months. And I had made the Move Maker Mondays, I'd be like freestyling every Monday. And like I'd be popping my shit. And then my girlfriend at the time, she was like, yo, you should do like a Move Maker Monday. One time you popping your shit, and then something else where you like speaking on some real shit. And I did like a Colin Kaepernick video with like a police brutality joint, and we was walking by the police station, like me and like 10 other people. I had the jersey on, and I just was rapping. Then that got like 20,000 views. Then I went and I popped some shit the next week, and then the following week I did Mine Separate for Murder. That whole time though, like during that 6-month period, I was just trying to be consistent. And from February, I started in February, and then like in July is when my shit like just popped off from the Mine Separate for Murder video. was on World Star, it was everywhere. Like I never seen, like, cause the question you asked me as far as like seeing that and experiencing that, I didn't know that. Like that's been a high I'm still been chasing.
Right. Oh, from that video,
it's like I never seen no shit where like my whole timeline was me. Like every other thing is me. So like that shit kind of fucked me up. But I've done like more numbers and shit like that after. But like that's like kind of like my foundation.
You're always chasing that. That's your number to beat.
Because it's like a organic, super like it's hard to do that when you ain't got no label behind you and shit like that. So it's like just being able to do that organically and on my own is like, it was definitely dope.
So it's kind of safe to say that your girl at the time kind of implicated like your mindset to do those type of content videos, because like I said, like I called on to you like a little while ago, so you was like really like one of the first ones to like have a certain type of like Instagram video freestyle that is just not rapping at the camera. Like you have something like going on. Like exactly that. Like you was like one of the first ones. So is it safe to say that like she was like the inspiration behind it?
She sparked my brain. I already was gonna do them. I was already doing them, but she definitely sparked my brain and gave me like an idea for a different approach. So yeah, you know, I love black women, so I got, you know, that's what they here to help Black Kings. So
amen.
You know what I mean?
Say it again.
I be, you know, every black man got a black, should have a black woman behind him. You know what I mean? So yeah.
Do you do storyboards like when you do those type of videos, or is that something that you just have in your mind, or just written down in your phone, or just go to the block and shoot? Like what's the blueprint behind that? Like if you could like talk about it for real.
Every project is different. Some stuff might get written down, some stuff I might just think of, some stuff that guy right there that sit on the floor, he might come to me with an idea. We might argue for like 20 minutes.
You need that.
But,
Definitely need
and then by the 20th minute, we got the idea and we got the direction, and we just execute. So every project is different. You know what I mean?
But you had mentioned that you met my son at an entrepreneur's like conference, InvestFest, right? Yeah. So were you there as an artist, or you also have like a business?
I was there. I got a business. I got a nonprofit called the Mindsetters Foundation. I'm just a hustler. You know what I mean? I got a little bit of everything. But I was down there networking as an artist as well. I had got invited there from a friend of mine that's a lawyer. He's an injury lawyer, Patterson Injury Law. He actually invited me. And there was some other friends that I got down there too that's in a circle with CEOs, Neo, him 500. So, you know what I mean? I'm just
you said Neo?
Neo, yeah.
Like
Neo, Nehemiah Davis.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about.
Nah, he from Philly.
Neo, the artist.
Yeah.
No. He cool too. I met him before. He cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I was living in Atlanta for 4 years, so I was down there like doing a lot of networking and stuff like that.
How's the music scene in Atlanta versus like Philly?
It's a little
versus
stingy.
Like New York.
It's a little stingy.
Well, yeah, what do you mean by stingy?
It's like territorial. They look out for each other, which I respect.
Right.
First, you kind of gotta. You can put yourself in a better position, but I don't feel like you can blow down there. Like you gotta, like you can. It's a lot of gatekeeping. You can like go down there and like make yourself have a better situation, but I don't know if you can like pop off as a.
If you're not like from Atlanta.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You said it's a lot of gatekeeping. There's no gatekeeping in Philly? Gatekeeping versus hating. Is that the same thing?
It's a lot of hating in Philly. I say that.
Oh, wow.
I don't really.
You have niggas hating everywhere.
Yeah, I don't really subscribe to gatekeeping in my city because I made myself pop in my city. So.
You're a gatekeeper?
Am I a gatekeeper? Nah, I'm a real nigga. I don't really know how to even gatekeep. If I don't like it, you gonna know it.
I mean, yeah, you can't put everybody on. I ain't gonna lie. Some niggas is not supposed to be there. So what?
I mean, that's,
you got it. Like,
that's for God to decide, man. We just carrying it how we carry it.
That's true.
You know what I mean?
But if you ran into like a dope artist, would you take him with you? Like if
yeah,
they really
hell yeah.
hit you like
hell
that?
Yeah, I work with a lot of artists, especially like I'm from Southwest, so like any artists in Southwest that I have worked with, I ain't charging them. You know what I mean? I do free shows in Southwest, like you know what I mean? Like I make sure like I
give it back.
My hood.
Yeah.
My whole any video that I shot that's ever been like an official music video, I shoot it in Southwest. I did videos with Benny the Butcher. I did videos with Casanova. That's all in Southwest, just so like we could have and say like we bringing people.
You bringing it back, yeah.
Side, yeah.
Now, how you feel about Meek Mill?
I fuck with Meek. That's my guy. Yeah.
That's dope. Okay.
So you said Atlanta got a lot of gatekeeping shit. What was one of the cities that showed you like the most?
No, they
like,
showed me love. Like Atlanta showed me love. I don't even know if it's gatekeeping. It is gatekeeping in a sense, but it's just them looking out for them.
Yeah. Alright.
So
right.
like I ain't like I get love in Atlanta. Like you know what I mean. Like it's niggas down there that I fuck with from like One Way Street. I met Drummer Boy in Atlanta. He from Memphis though. But,
so I guess I should
Wanky, like it's a lot of niggas in Atlanta that show love. It's just they sound as they sound. You feel me?
True, and they're gonna stay, like you said, they're gonna look out for their own people. For ATL.
I feel like you kind of gotta be like if you a singer or some shit like that, like it'll probably work out a little better for you because you know they got Atlantic Records down there and shit like that. So, man.
Who's that? Syfe? Shout out to Syfe.
Yeah, Syfe.
How's the reception here in New York? Like how they?
Oh no, I get a lot of love in New York.
Yeah, it's the East Coast. Yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah, New York love me. I ain't gonna lie, I got a strong fan base in New York for sure. From the artists to like A&R people, all type of stuff. Yeah.
How do you make sure you keep your fan base as strong as it is? Like you really be like.
I try to be present and not be like I get big headed. Try not to fall into that. Cause in Philly, like when you get a name and a buzz and like people know you and you popping, like you could fall into that and just be that there. I try not to be that. I always try to like pop out and be down to earth and just be myself. You feel me? Like still touch the people, still like talk to people. Try not to like. People gonna call you Hollywood because at the same time you still gotta protect your energy. But I definitely show my face. People definitely could still call me. I still talk to people regular. Like I'm the same. I've been the same person for a long time.
Now, are you you're an artist, of course. Now, are you into it for the fame and just making music, or are you into it for the money?
I definitely want to make some paper.
Of course, I always want to make paper.
We got. That's how we fund the business. But I'm just here to change the world, honestly, and create black evolution at the same time. So, I believe that's my mission. That's why God gave me the gift that I got. So that's really what I'm here for.
I know everybody like. I ain't gonna say everybody, but most people do fight temptations to do it. But do you like, in a way, like struggle with being like grounded, like in a way, or is that something that's just always naturally in you? Because some people do slip up. Some people is silly. Some people
I struggle more so like sometimes being too grounded. Like motherfucker might think that they could play with you, or like a motherfucker might think like you not what you really is. You know what I'm saying? You might gotta show a motherfucker and really like be like, nah, bro. Like just because I'm here in front of you, like I've had to say that to people like I'm here in front of you, speaking to you, talking to you, chilling with you, like I'm like shit regular. But I know I'm not regular. Like I'm not a regular nigga. So like, don't take me for granted, cause I ain't taking you for granted. You feel me? Like, that's more so like what I probably struggle with. At first it was, I still kind of get that though, like, cause like I be having PTSD and shit, like from people like that might just walk up on you and be like, yo, and be excited to speak to you and get a picture and shit, like, and you might be thinking they on angles. Yeah. So like that's more so like what I was struggling with in the beginning, but I kind of.
It's easier.
Yeah, a little easier now.
Yeah. Because like, nigga, you got mad fucking views, nigga. So
right.
Bro, shit, like, nigga had to tell me that, like, my one of my bros, he's like, bro, you gotta. And this was that time I had like 80,000 followers. He like, bro, you got 100,000 followers. I'm like, no, I got 80. He like, nigga, that's damn near 100.
Yeah.
But even with your followers, like, the thing I don't be realizing is that I got over 100,000 followers, but like it's millions of people that done seen my shit, and I be just looking at it like I only got 100K. Like the world's so much bigger than my little ass following, but people be telling me like, bro, no, like you spread, you out there.
Those millions of people have seen you. Yeah. How does that affect you? Like you wake up and just be like, 1 million people have seen me, and 1 million people have seen my name, they've seen my video, they've heard my music. To me, I would wake up like, wow.
No, I'm appreciative.
That's an overload.
I'm appreciative, but it's kind of something me and Status struggle with, is like being in a moment.
Right.
Because we always trying to move forward to the next thing and get to the next goal. So like, I've been trying to like appreciate that more. You know what I mean? And I take that for granted, because like 1 million is like, alright, it's cool. Now it's like $1 million.
But do you feel like it's pressure now? Because you always got, like you said, you said at the beginning, like you always got, you're chasing that number, so you always.
No, I don't feel like it's pressure with the numbers. I got the numbers already. I feel like it's more
good.
so pressure like to scale, to keep evolving
and elevating,
to not be stagnant.
True.
So what's one of your biggest like motivations / ain't no influence to make sure that you keep scaling that ladder? You be hard on yourself sometimes?
I'm very hard on myself.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm probably too hard on myself sometimes, but biggest motivation, like it's like everything. Like I'm from the trenches. Even I'm here with y'all, this motivation. Like, you feel me? I'm in a place where it's like legends built this shit, so it's like
right here in this room.
Yeah, so it's like literally. So that's motivation. Getting paid to do something that I love is motivation. Just being able to create and like breathe this shit, and like this shit help my mental sanity. So like that's my motivation. Like if I ain't doing this shit, I don't know what I'd be doing. You feel me? I do know what I would be doing, but like that's motivation to like stay out of dumb shit and like keep me, you know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. So if you could collab with anybody on any platform, dead or alive, whatever, who would it be?
Pot,